Hey Facebook, what's going on, man? Listen, I wanted to do a video today on something that I think a lot of people get caught up in, and it's the 80-20 rule. Okay? You might be saying, what's the 80-20 rule? Well, the 80-20 rule is a rule that basically governs what we have versus what we don't have. In a very healthy relationship, you will find that your partner may provide about 80% of what you need. Generally speaking, okay? Sometimes they may only provide 70%. You don't want to drop lower than 70% because that's not a relationship you should be in. But on a very rare occasion, you can find someone that provides 90% of your needs. Now, of course, you can never find someone that provides 100% of your needs, okay? You're just not going to find it. And for that reason, sometimes there's a small percentage that we're not getting from our partner. In the 80-20 rule, obviously it's the 20%. But we have to be so cognizant of that small little 20% because it's something we're not used to. And understand, when you're not used to something, it seems that much more valuable, okay? When you're not used to having something, it seems just that much more novel. It seems like something you really need. And a lot of people are throwing away decent relationships for that small little 20%. And you may be asking, what is that 20%? For a lot of men out there, it's sex. A lot of men talk to me about their partners not necessarily being active when it comes to sex. For women, it's that emotional support, it's that emotional connection and that bonding. Granted, now, the other areas are great. When it comes to paying the bills, they're doing it. When it comes to cooking, they're doing it. When it comes to dressing and looking nice for them, they're doing it. Gifts, they're doing it. But it's always that small little 20% that if you're not careful of can expand into 100%. And a lot of people love to judge us, on the things that we're not doing. But I'm telling you today, if you're doing this in your relationship, you're going to find that it will not work for you. Whatever you focus on in your relationship will expand, whether it's good or bad. And I always say this, and I've said this in a few videos in the past as well, but it's something that I need to reiterate because a lot of us are getting distracted. We listen to our friends, we listen to our family about the things that your partner should be doing for you. I can only imagine that a lot of us out there, when we bring our girlfriends home as fellas, right? And the mother already does a little surveillance and the father does a surveillance and he says, boy, I don't like that one. She need to be doing this and she need to be doing that. And it sticks with us in our head. We start to think about these things like, wow, this woman really isn't doing what she needs to be doing. And it causes us to question everything that she is doing. It may actually cause us to overlook and to actually negate all of the good things that she's doing. So what we do is we throw away that 80%, even that 90%, for that small 20 or 10%. Talk about losing out on a good thing. And so, folks, we have to stop paying attention to the negativity in relationship. If you want your relationship to grow, you have to focus on the positive things. Focus on the strengths of that person, not the negatives, not the weaknesses. Why are we focusing on the weakness when we have so much to celebrate? And so, for that reason, I just wanted to reiterate to you guys that the 80-20 rule is a real thing. But it's only real if you're focusing on the negative. If you focus on that 80%, man, listen here. When that expands, it's going to feel like 100%. That's why when you see a man who really loves his woman, she's the best woman in the world. That's why when you find a woman who loves a man, he's the best man in the world. Are they perfect? No. But they focus on the positive so much that they become perfect for them. And you can have it too. Okay? So, guys, I just wanted to encourage you all today that are out there in relationships. Remember that 80-20 rule. Focus on the positive things in your life and in that relationship, and I can only guarantee you that it'll expand, all right? So do me a favor, man. Give this video a like and give it a share so someone else can get this message too, all right? I'll take care.